One Piece, chapter 1080. Oda, just relax. Just relax. You already did chapter 1079. I'm sure the whole fan base was totally fine with that being chapter of the year. But you had to go and outdo yourself. And I love you for that, Oda. Thank you so much. Really quick, guys, if you're here as like a chapter review that you want it like an authentic one, go to another major YouTuber, because we are starting from the last panel and then we'll do the whole chapter. But I don't need this. I don't need these. I just need this. I just need this. Okay? I just need this. This is all it takes to level an entire fleet of pirates in One Piece, as long as you are over the age of 60-something, however old Garp is, and you got hockey out the ass. All you need to throw a nuke is to just be Garp and just aim down, apparently. That's what happened at the end of 1080. Okay, I think I'm good now. I've been drinking too much coffee. Got my Garp statue over there. Anyways, it's not every day when Oda reveals that he's a big fan of Overwatch and he's a Doomfist main. Alright, so... goddamn. That was amazing. So, at the start of the chapter, we get a bunch of pirates basically using pirate terminology, scallywag, chesto booty, and they're discussing how Kobe has clearly escaped and how that's a problem. Furthermore, they're kind of talking about how Kobe is worth 5 stars as the ranking system of the Cross Guild is now commissioning 500 million berries for Kobe as a 5-star Marine, basically saying that his hero title really just ramps up his bounty, and that's amazing. Now we get to Kobe. Wow, I'm terrible. We get to Kobe, and he has been released from jail by Perona. What I like about that is Perona really just sailed all the way up in the New World by herself, and I know her devil fruit's wild, bonkers, broken, but still, that's amazing. That's a feat in and of itself, so hats off, Perona. You deserve it, girl. She made a deal with Kobe because she knows he's no Hobie, and was like, you need to go and rescue my friend Moria from the depths of these cells that Blackbeard is containing my homie in. And that's what Kobe looks like he's seemingly intending to do. I shudder to see what happens if he breaks that deal. Anyways, we are introduced to the Blackbeard pirates again. This time, though, Avalo Pizarro is like in the ground because he is eating the island fruit and is an island man. And I guess what that entails is he's in control of everything connected to the island, I guess. I mean, honestly, like, I don't like this fruit. It's very cool. Don't get me wrong. But we already saw Pika. And if Pika is in control of damn near everything of stone work in the island, right? This man is, he can turn into the wood. He can turn into the brick. He can turn into a building. He turned into rock face. Like, yes, that's amazing. But, like, wow, we just saw that in Dressrosa. But anyways, that's not a big deal. Shiryu's over there like, Avalo, you should have already caught Kobe. And Avalo is actually not a bonehead. And he's over here talking about how he does not want to destroy the town on behalf of Teach. And I really think that's awesome because it shows the respect that the Blackbeard pirates seemingly have for Blackbeard, which is a good thing, right? We can't just have a bunch of knuckleheads vying for commandeer of the ship. So, cheers to the Blackbeard pirates. They actually follow a structure system. As Kobe is running through the island, Avalo Pizarro has to scold the Blackbeard pirates and let them know, like, hey, you fucking wild dogs, you need to keep him alive. Do not just go around killing our unsold slaves. Thank you. Kind of messed up you guys are taking slaves, but you're not supposed to be good guys, right? Then we are introduced to the liquor man, owner of the newly named Glug Glug fruit, or I guess the Chug Chug fruit, whichever one the Viz will call it, and it's Vasco Shot, obviously. How they found this one, I don't know, but I really like that he actually ended up getting something that is perfect for him. So it just kind of goes to show that what Vegapunk said about devil fruits having, having been made from people's desires, well, you got a guy who likes drinking and he's got a liquor fruit. Now, people said that he's floating on a bubble made of his liquor. That's not what it is. We have San Juan Wolf, shout out Puerto Rico, that's where I'm from. San Juan Wolf Colossal Battleship just passed out while all this is happening, and Vasco Shot is actually sitting on one of his booger bubbles. Ew. Anyways, let's leave them to the side because they do nothing in this chapter except watch, which honestly should spell out the events of the next chapter or the next time we catch up with this event. So, we are now introduced to more Devil Fruit users in the Marines. We have a bunch of big dudes from chapter 1061, and they're affiliates of Prince Groose, and he's got like a girl, not his literal girlfriend, but he's got a woman aiding him, also part of the Marines. I believe she was a rear admiral commander of Sword. Her name's Kujaku, and she is a tamer woman in control of the Whip fruit, and she's talking all sorts of nasty game to this building, talking about, wipe that dirty look off your face, move your ass. It's just like, what? Whip me. And what I really like about whip me, what I really like about please whip me. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so anyways, she basically makes it so that a bunch of these buildings are listening to her every command. So that's a crazy ass devil fruit. Hats off to Oda. You've clearly been down bad. Right there with you, brother. But anyways, that devil fruit is crazy and it's amazing. And we see some pirates of the Blackbeard pirates see her and they're like, hey, you gotta stop that. Or, you know, they're like, what is this marine broad doing here? And she's like, come here, cutie, so I can break you in. It's like, oh man. Relax, Oda. Calm down. This chapter's already on fire. I gotta put you out. And Kobe is running away and gets surrounded by a bunch of Blackbeard pirates. However, all their bullets erupt into flowers just as they're about to shoot Kobe. And we see, and he even notices that it's the work of Hibari, who is so down bad for Kobe that she straight up just like is shy and makes an excuse like, I just happen to be in the area, I don't really want to help you, Kobe. And it's just like, oh my god, just marry him already. And she turns all their bullets into flowers, which is crazy when you think about it. Does that mean she shot every single one of those barrels? Because man, Usopp, you got some work to do to be considered a good sniper now. After what you did in Wano, you useless mofo. I love you, Usopp, but wow, she just really put you in the dirt. And anyways, all the pirates are gathered up. We see Prince Groose is like chilling, just waiting, like, don't worry, everything's ready to go. And he's making like a little clay golem of himself. It's revealed he has the clay fruit. Or no, he's a clay man with the squelch fruit, which squelch is the sound it makes when your feet get sucked in the mud and you pull it out like, which is just like, come on, dog. That's so gross sounding, but whatever. It's a great fruit. We see back in 1061, he's surrounded by a couple big brutes. So it seems that he either made marine golems, right? Or that those guys were marines made into golems. And regardless, either way, that's crazy. They are so strong, they were practically bulletproof. This guy got his head cut off and he just started reforming again. Damn, that's a broken fruit and I love it. I'm here for that kind of stuff. At the end of the chapter, the denouement of this experience, we have Garp's ship with Tashigi and Helmeppo on it, seemingly Kudo bursting into the scene. All the pirates are scared, and he drops a Doomfist ult of Haki, most likely Conqueror's Armament Haki, and oh my goodness, let's put the fist back on. He's like, do you pirate turds know who you stole? That is the future of the Marines, my protege, Kobe. You guys will now feel the almighty wrath of an old man. And he just does Galaxy Impact and just completely annihilates them. Wow. Also, all four Blackbeard commanders, they were watching the whole time. So like I said, do not get your hopes up too hard, because they've done nothing yet. And that could mean disaster for these cocky sword marines. Or that could mean that they're about to get their asses whooped so hard that Blackbeard has to turn around from Egghead and save his own house, you know? What a phenomenal chapter. What a great day to be a One Piece fan. Oda, you have renewed my faith in you, even though it's never really wavered. Now I have more faith in you. I have to take it and double it, and then give it back to me, and I'll double that, and then I'll give it to the next person. Great chapter. Really good stuff. I want to know what's going on with Moria, though. Did they torture him? Did they mess him up? Is he free from the cells? Or is Kobe just not going to rescue him? But, wow, Garp, you monster. You absolute Chad. If this is what the peak of Haki is looking like, we got Shanks last chapter just absolutely leveling kid. We have Garp this chapter completely showing what it means to throw hands, quite literally, because he threw a punch so hard that it blew up all those buildings that Kujaku rounded up with her whippy whip fruit. And what a crazy chapter. Like, I'm stunned. I'm very excited for what's to come. I don't know if we have a break, so everyone's saying we have a break next week. All right, you know, if we do, we do. Whatever. Let him keep resting. Let him keep unleashing greatness upon us every other week. Then whatever, I'm here for it. That was chapter 1080 of One Piece. Quick recap for those who just want one. Long story short, starts off with the pirates of the Blackbeard fleet trying to capture the newly escaped Kobe. Because of that, we are then taken to the Blackbeard pirate commanders, who are revealed to have some devil fruits. Island for Pizarro, Glug Glug for Vasco Shot, and then we get the reveal of the devil fruit that he's had since we've known him. Colossal battleship, San Juan Wolf with the gigantification fruit. I think it's like the big fruit, whatever. Then we get some Sword Marines devil fruits. We get Kujaku with the Whip fruit, which is just ridiculous. She can tame inanimate objects seemingly and make them listen to her. And then we got Prince Groose with my favorite devil fruit of this chapter, with that clay fruit. That's amazing. Or the Squelch fruit. He's a clay man. He can make clay golems. That's so good. Or at least that's just how he is choosing to use the fruit. Because I'm sure there's someone that would use a fruit and just throw mud bombs. But then we get Garp jumping down at the end of the chapter and unleashing the Galaxy Impact Fist. We get some cool things, like we know that Hibari is a sniper now, and that she's a really good one using a Vegapunk technology that we saw back in the chapter cover stories. Garp is amazing. Garp is the man. Oh, also, whoops, I forgot to talk about Blackbeard's dream that he revealed. He wants to use Kobe as a bargaining chip to then go to the world government and make Hachinosu a pirate nation and be a world government affiliate. Kuzan, upon hearing that Kobe is a member of SWORD, is like, Teach, that's not gonna work. Sorry, buddy, the Marines don't really give a shit about SWORD. Yeah. So, either Kuzan is a member of SWORD, or he just knew about them, you know? So, Blackbeard is like making fun of Kobe, like, yo, don't piss on my dreams. Call me a terrorist again. I'm keeping you alive for minimum reasons, dog. I'll put you in the dirt so fast. And I really like that. Blackbeard is awesome. Like, yes, I'm not supposed to like him, but I like the guy. He's what a villain should be, right? It's like why people hate and love Akainu at the same time. Speaking of which, wow, Akainu, you would have died in Marineford. Sengoku saved your life. You need to go and kneel down in front of him and smack your head into the ground 10 times and say, thank you, Sengoku, for saving my life, because Garp would have turned me into a volcanic crater. Anyways, chapter 1080 of One Piece. Traffic is starting up for the night, so I should probably stop recording. Have a good night, everybody.